Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is April the 2nd, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market analysis. We're here to give you all the news according to the charts, not necessarily worried about what you hear on the internet, a lot of the rumors that you see on YouTube. You guys haven't noticed thus far, all the information has already been laid out on these price charts. All you got to do is understand what the price bars and the volume actually mean in conjunction one with another, okay? And that's what we've been showing you all ever since we've been on the YouTube space. We've been showing you all that you can predict where prices are likely to go in the short term as well as in the long term. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in our analysis. Before I do, I want to make mention to you all that if you all are interested in getting more of a price analysis, price prediction against Bitcoin with these other altcoins, then come and join us on our Patreon page. You know, just for 10 cents a day, you guys will get access to the top 10 cryptocurrency that is currently in play according to coinmarketcap.com. You guys can see that. You guys will get daily access to the top 10 cryptocurrency paired against Bitcoin, because overall, when you look at this whole cryptocurrency space, you all want to try to accumulate as many Bitcoin as you possibly can before the prices increase. Okay, so that's what we're doing on our Patreon channel. We're all there trying to accumulate as many Bitcoins as we can before the prices increase higher. Okay, so if you guys want to join us, come on there at HueFin News on the Patreon website. You guys can meet us there. And on top of that, we also have a Facebook group to where I'll drop some nuggets or give a couple of insights on some things that I noticed in the market as well, and that should be beneficial to you too. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started on these four cryptocurrencies that we do on this channel, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple. Currently, the market cap is not necessarily moving at all, still at $260 billion. Bitcoin dominance is inching higher, up there around 45.5%. Bitcoin is currently up 2%, Ethereum as well is up 0.5%. Ripple is up 0.75%, and Litecoin is up 2.15%. So it's pretty much a pretty good day today in the cryptocurrency space. But once we look at the charts, you all would definitely see that we're not out the woods yet. We're just simply consolidating before the next move, either higher or lower. And we'll talk about that more specifically as we get into these cryptocurrencies. Now let's go ahead and get started. So now we're looking at Bitcoin on Bitfinex's website. You can see that they're up 2.19%. Last trade was $6,985. Daily price chart. As I zoom in, you guys can see how the market is just simply consolidating. We're still noticing weakness on the current daily price bar. Stockpile is definitely coming in, and the market is finding resistance around that $7,100 area on the price chart. So I told you all yesterday that we needed to see this current daily price bar to close above the previous close. So right now it's doing that. So at least in tomorrow's trading, we're still expecting consolidation and possibly even higher prices for Bitcoin. Taking a look at the 3-hour bars for Bitcoin, you can see that consolidation definitely has been running rampant for today's trading. Resistance will be around that $7,200 area, but that's if Bitcoin can break the resistance at $7,100, okay? Because the market was not able to break that resistance area at $7,100 the last time it went up there. Currently, stockpile is still coming in the market. Sideways trading action is still occurring. So our analysis is for Bitcoin to continue to consolidate. Even taking a look at the 1-hour bars, you guys can see that sideways trading action is what is occurring in Bitcoin right now. Support currently is at 68.80. and resistance is up there around $7,100. Okay, so given the fact that the market is just simply consolidating right now, we will continue with that same analysis, expecting that Bitcoin continue to consolidate. $7,100, possibly $7,200 is resistance, and support definitely needs to hold around $6,840 or even $6,800 throughout tomorrow's trading. We're not necessarily seeing any indications of the market wanting to move higher in price, but it can definitely come back up to prior area resistance. First one is 7,100, next area is 7,200. Okay, but we're not necessarily seeing a lot of volume here at the bottom of these bars. Last time we had high volume was on this particular bar, was simply was stockpile coming to market, because you can see the result of what occurred once we received this particular 1 hour bar. So our analysis for Bitcoin is for them to consolidate, and as we go throughout the trading day tomorrow, expect the market to change over to possibly moving higher or even moving lower, because right now I'm not seeing a lot of interest in the daily price volume for them to move higher. So expect consolidation to even maybe possibly move it back down to the downside as well. So now let's take a look at Ethereum. So you guys can see that Ethereum is up 0.85%. Last trade was $380.81. Daily price bar definitely looks as weak than Bitcoin. Stockpile is still coming in the market. Market tried to come up there to $400, but you guys can see that we didn't have no interest in price at that point. 3 hour bars for Ethereum. Again, weakness came in the market here around $392. You can see by the type of bars we've seen here. Expect consolidation to continue, possibly moving lower for Ethereum. $376 needs to hold that support though. If that can hold that support, then we will bounce higher back towards $390. But as of now, expect consolidation and support to hold around $376. If this current 3 hour bar closes above this previous one, then yes, expect Ethereum to continue to move higher. But if it closes below, then we're coming all the way back down to lower prices. Quick look at the 1 hour bar for Ethereum. Definitely weakness is coming in the market as it came up to $394. Currently, we're seeing that buyers are trying to support Ethereum right now, but stockpile and non-interest in higher prices is still there. So the best that we're going to get in Ethereum is sideways trading action. Market can definitely move back up to 388 to possibly 392 as resistance, but support definitely needs to hold at 376. Okay, if it breaks $376, then anywhere below that point can be support. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is up 2.45%. Last trade was $117.29. Daily price bar for Litecoin is giving us stockpile, and on top of that, we noticed that buyers are in the market, but the volume is lighter than what it was yesterday. Non-interest in higher prices overall on the daily price chart for Litecoin too. 3 hour bars for Litecoin is still giving us precursors of weakness here. Stockpile, push to go down bar, and definitely a lot of action going on in this current 3 hour bar. But the volume is definitely lighter than what we see here in the background, so you want to pay attention to that, because simply mean that there is not enough pressure to push down price, or there's not enough buyers in the market to move the price higher. So we got to wait for the conclusion of this bar to see exactly what is going on. So with that, let's take a look at the 1 hour bar. Taking a look at the 1 hour bar, you guys can see all this volume that came into the market, pushed the price down, and you guys can see that we're still going through that transition now. Buyers are trying to come in to support Litecoin around $117. Right now, they're not being successful, so we still are in that weakening trend for Litecoin. Definitely the market can move to the downside if this current 1 hour bar doesn't close above the previous close. If it does, then expect Litecoin to continue to move higher in price. About $119 is the first area of resistance, then back up to $120. Now let's take a look at Ripple. So Ripple is up 0.61%. Last trade was around 48 cents. Daily price bar for Ripple, pretty much just like the last 3 altcoins we did our analysis for. Stockpile is still coming in the market. Market is able to close above the previous close, but we're not that convinced that the market is ready for higher prices though. 3 hour bars for Ripple. You guys can see where the stockpile came in. A lot of volume came in on this particular bar. So if this current bar closes above this previous 3 hour bar, then Ripple will continue to move higher in price. Might just come up to 49 cents or even 49.5 cents, which is not much from where it's currently trading now, but nevertheless, it tells us that the buyers came in and supported Ripple at 48 cents. Okay, so at least in the short term, Ripple will move a little bit higher, but long term, we're not looking for Ripple to move that high, possibly even come back to this prior area of support around 46 to even 45.5 cents. Definitely. Okay, so that's all we have for today, April 2nd, 2018. Just give you all a quick recap of what we noticed in the market for these 4 altcoins. The daily price chart for these altcoins, yes, the current daily price bar is closed above the previous close, which is also probable precursors of strength, but we're not necessarily having the volume nor the type of bar that we would like to see to let us know that the market is giving us a change in tone. So expect much of the same for tomorrow, consolidation of these altcoins to possibly even move a little bit lower. Just simply taking a break right now. And overall, while we're taking that break, the market is still giving us signs of weakness, something that we need to pay attention to. So if you're a long-term trader, just simply continue to wait until we actually get a definite precursors of strength bar to be revealed on the daily price chart. We're not getting that right now. So expect much of the same consolidation to occur on these altcoins as well. Might even break out and move lower in price. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Make sure you maintain your profitability, and if you're still interested in learning more about language analysis and how to read price charts without indicators, then you need to come join us on our Patreon channel. You all would definitely benefit from coming over to that space. That's all I got. Everyone, stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.